Welcome to Learn Piano While You Sleep. We are going to explore the subconscious of your brain and delve into more advanced techniques that you not have the patience for while you're awake. The point of this video is to be watched while you're eating, while you're laying down trying to go to bed. Notice my soft voice. Today we're going to be exploring a concept of music called the flat nine, which is coveted by jazz musicians, also used by classical musicians alike. Today we will be showing you how to use it within a diminished chord and also how to use it in a solo. Let's start by diving in and explaining things as if you were 5 years old. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. There's going to be a little bit of fast-paced humor in this. I hope that you don't mind while you're sleeping. The flat nine. I'm going to explain from the very beginning. If you're more advanced, this might be rudimentary. However, maybe you'll like to critique my explanations and find an entertainment in that, regardless of your level of expertise. I will be explaining some preliminary information to be able to understand what a flat nine is. We will be, of course, in the key of C major, because that is the easiest key, because there are no sharps and there are no flats. Question mark. Ha 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 ha. There will actually be a flat this time because we're using the flat nine. So let's explain some preliminary information. Every note in the scale has a number. In order to understand what a flat nine is, you must know what the C major scale is. I will just simply demonstrate the C major scale. Let's count these with numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, because it's C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay. But it might be a little confusing because if we go up, it would be 9. So for sake of now, let's call this 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, right? So what is the 9 of the key of C? D major, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we flatten that note by a half step, it becomes flat 9. So memorize that. What note is that? That's E flat. So now we have learned that the flat 9 of C major is E flat. Let's learn the flat 9 in the key of F major. That will be the last key that we will be learning the flat 9 of, because next after this I want to show you how to use it in a chord context. So let's play the F major scale. Now let's find the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flat it. G flat. F sharp? No, G flat. It's not F sharp. However, here's a little side note. We will go on a tangent. Will you join me on a tangent? Let's go on a tangent. Let's learn something completely unrelated, because why not? Real quick. Okay, so the flat 9 of F major is what? What's the flat 9 of F major? Do you remember? What's the flat 9 of C major? It's E flat. What's the flat 9 of F major? G flat. But what is the major third of D major? Forget that. How do you play a D major chord? F A. That's also a G flat, but it's also an F sharp. So you can do something creative if you do this. Oop. That's one way to modulate between F major and D major. No more tangents. I can go on a tangent forever. Let's bring it back to focus. Because I was just going to say that D major is a minor third away from F major, so you can play crazy stuff like this. Perfect segue. Can you guess what chord this is? The perfect pitch kid in the back. What are these notes? For us regular human beings, it is a G, B flat, E flat, and then you have differences here. In the left hand, you have an E, but in the right hand, you have an E flat. What? What? What in heaven's name is this devil music? Back in the 1500s, you would have been shot for that, for playing such an interval. But it sounds so good. So that is actually a flat 9 if you haven't guessed already. So, how do we use that? How do we do that? Well, I'm going to show you, okay? The flat 9 of the key of D major, which I was just in, is E flat. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Right? Anybody object? No. So, what were the other notes? Well, I was just playing a G diminished. How do you play a G diminished? That's a whole different lesson, isn't it? Guess what? I'm going to get into it now. I'm going to teach you how to play a diminished chord. Now. Some prelude. I heard something. I'm scared. Okay. I'm going to go check. Hope I don't die. I'm going to pause the recording. You can pause the recording, right? How do you pause? If I die, I die. That's fine. It's probably my piano making noises. I'm afraid. Okay, anyways. I'm scared. Okay. Basically, a diminished chord is a stack of minor thirds. So if you play any note and you just stack minor thirds, you have a diminished chord. So I'm starting on G. What's a minor third above G? It's B flat. What's a minor third above that? Would be D flat. Oh, let's probably go to the piano. And a minor third above that would be E. So that's how you play a diminished chord. If you want to learn diminished chords, subscribe. Because I will eventually teach you how to play diminished chords. Okay. So we're going to play G diminished, and we're going to add the flat 9. That's a really easy way to play a flat 9 chord. Okay, now let's go to the fun part. Let's solo using a flat 9. In other words, let's create a melody using a flat 9. So let's go back to C. We're not in C. There it goes. Okay, so the flat 9 sort of acts like the 7th. The 7th has this pulling to it. So, like for example, if we're playing the 7th of C major, let's play the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be B, right? So like see how it pulls over to. And for my Jacob Collier fans over there, did you notice how I sang that B out of tune? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I didn't sing it out of tune. I sang it with just intonation. The piano is tuned with equal temperament. So actually the piano's out of tune, not me. Isn't that crazy? Okay. I am Jacob Collier. I'll show you this. So another tangent. I'm showing you that the piano's out of tune. So if I'm gonna sing the seventh in tune, it should be da da. Wait. Da da. See how I'm out of tune? Da da da. Did you hear how that's out of tune? Da. So I didn't sing out of tune. It was the piano. Okay, so so now notice how it pulls. The flat 9 pulls too. Right? Same with the sharp 11. But today we're learning the flat 9. So if we're gonna make a phrase, I'll be like, but I just played that in D though. You might argue I just played that in D. That's confusing because now I have an F sharp, right? See that? That's a little phrase you can use in the flat 9. It's whimsical. That's a terrible example. Okay, so basically you're going booty. So let me just simply solo, and every time I play a flat 9, listen for it. I'm gonna go to a 2-5-1. I'm gonna play just the most happiest little solo for you. Yeah, bring me in. We need a little bit more context because I think that the flat... Oh, I wasn't even showing you my hands. It's fine. I think my facial expression was more interesting. So, yeah, the flat 9 kind of works with the bebop scale. So how long is this video? 15 minutes. Let's kind of wrap things up by going over the bebop scale real quick. So basically, you're just going to put a... it's so complicated. Jazz is so complicated. What was I just doing? How do you explain this? Basically, it's a G bebop scale, but I've been playing in C major. Why would I be playing a G scale in the key of C? Why? It's the sharp 11 at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm playing the sharp 11. I'm playing the flat 9 and so many things. Why can't I just play C major? Bet I got you. I'll play a jazz scale in the key of C and just use the notes in the C major scale, and I'll make it jazzy. Come on. This fool. He played a play. Imagine a cholo. He's like, this fool played a sharp 11. Imagine. Wow, is that racist? Did I basically just say that a cholo can't understand what a sharp 11 is? I just think it's kind of funny. Like a cholo. Like, you don't typically hear cholos talking about jazz music theory, right? Is that a thing? I'm not saying they're incapable of learning that. Like, what if here's a cholo playing jazz, giving a jazz lesson. I'm a cholo giving a jazz lesson. All right. This is good content. This is great content. Oh my gosh. All right, fool. So like, I heard you trying to learn some jazz and shit, fool. I got you. All right. Oh, shit. Did they cuss? So, like, first thing you do, fool, is you play like this and shit, dog. Basically, you take your C major chord in first position, fool. You play like this. And then you get the B and shit like this, dog. You feel me, fool? But shit. But I can't even do it. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so difficult. Because I haven't had... Yeah, I can't even do it. I just ruined my life. I feel like I'm so determined to do it. Okay, anyways, so the flat 9 is sort of like the sharp 11, where it's like kind of like a note that you just like, you know what I'm saying? Let's try it one more time to solo just using, because in a way, I feel like these flat 9s and sharp 11s are like easy ways to sound jazzy, because you just play them anywhere, like anywhere you want. Just go like this. I'm in C major, I'll solo in D. But you can't be there forever, because eventually you gotta come back.